Hello and welcome to this first Foghorn Express. This is an unscripted news show, so I'm not reading off an auto cue. This is just coming straight out of my brain, unfortunately. So let me just explain about what Foghorn Express is, and some of you already have an idea about this, but basically the normal Foghorns that I produce, and recently they've only been produced for game updates, those take me a very long time to make, so they take me anywhere between 8 and 12 hours. And for the game updates, I only have 8 to 12 hours to make them and get them out before the update actually hits. And that usually means that I have to basically take the day off work, and it's very stressful. And so I can't do that very often. And I really want to get back to my roots and actually producing news on quite a regular basis. So the idea of these expresses is, instead of using my recording setup, which is over there, I'm actually using my streaming setup, which is where I'm sitting now. So I'm using OBS, which is the same software that content creators use to do streaming to Twitch. And I'm also using my Elgato Stream Deck, and so I'm controlling this live, and the idea is to try and do this in one take. There's going to be ums and ahs and mistakes, but the idea is that I can record it in one take, I can get it up to YouTube, and all I really have to do is plug some titles and some pictures into the template that I've created in OBS, and it means that I can get the news to you a lot quicker, albeit a bit rough around the edges, and instead of taking me 8 to 12 hours, it's going to take me like 30 minutes. So what are we going to cover today? We're going to cover a few things from 088, we're going to cover Clan Brawl, and we're going to cover the 4th anniversary of World of Warships. We're going to cover a few different ships very quickly, and then I'm just going to mention something about the subs beta testing. So without further ado, let me press a button and we'll get into the first topic. Okay, patch 088, as I said, this is not a full Foghorn, so if you want to go and find out what's in 088, because of course it's already out, so I thought, well, there's no point in making a full video because you already know what's in it because you've seen it. So if you want to double check all the detail, go to the news article. There is a lot of stuff there. There's several different articles because you've got the main 088 article, and you've also got some articles around some things going on the periphery, like the combat missions, for example, so do go and check those out. Particularly like the main article that's got the Dasher video in it. I highly recommend actually going and watching that. But there's a couple of things I want to bring up, and the first one is audio issues. Now, a lot of you, any of you watched some streams today or yesterday, or you've actually gone in and played the game, you probably noticed that the audio is a little bit off, and that's because there's been a massive audio rework, basically. And there's a few leveling issues and a few sound issues going on there, and Wargaming are totally aware of this. And they have said that they're going to be producing a hotfix at some point this week. So it'll come out by the end of the week. And that's going to fix some of these issues. And then after that hotfix comes out, that's when they want the feedback. So all the issues that are there at the moment, they're aware of. So please just hold on to your feedback now. They've got what they need to make the hotfix. But once that hotfix comes out later this week, then you can go into the forums, you can talk to the staff, talk to your CCs as well, and give them feedback, and we can pass that along quite easily. But just wait until the hotfix comes out. The other issue that's going on with 088 is a login issue. So some of you, including me, found that when they logged in for the first time to 088, the login screen froze or got stuck, and you had to force quit. So if that happens to you, all you have to do is use Task Manager or Alt F4, quit the game, restart, and the second time, for me it worked, some people it's the third time. Just keep trying and eventually you will get in, but Wargaming are aware of that issue as well. Okay, let's move on to the second topic. Next up we have Clan Brawls. Now the reason I'm pulling this out particularly, because there's a few other things going on in 088 as well, like Rank Sprint for example, but the reason I want to pull Clan Brawls out especially is that it's only happening on 2 days, and so you could easily miss it. So I just want to make sure that you're aware of the dates. So this Clan Brawl, so day 3 and day 4, it's not really they're calling it seasons, it's not really a season, it's 1 day each. So day 3 and day 4 will be 3v3 format, 1 destroyer, 1 cruiser and 1 battleship per team, which is really interesting. It's a bit like, what's that small competition, Shipstorm. It's going to be fighting on known maps, but with a reduced map area. And there are going to be 5-hour sessions, but it's going to be cross-server, so you're going to be able to choose which cross-server time slot you want to use. So if there's one that's a bit more convenient for you, you can choose a cross-server option, just like normal clan battles. The first date is Saturday the 21st of September, which is this Saturday. It's going to be at tier 7, so 3v3 at tier 7. The prize pool is going to include credits, Commander XP and coal. You can see the full article if you want the details of exactly what you can win. And then the second date is Saturday the 5th of October, which is going to be at tier 10, same 3v3 format. And the prizes for that one are going to be credits, coal, and a small amount of steel. I think it's up to about 350 steel. But, you know, 3v3, bit of fun, worth taking part. So definitely make sure you organise that with your clan. You shouldn't have too much trouble getting 3 people online at the same time. And you can participate in clan brawl and get yourself a little bit of some prizes there. Okay, moving on to topic number 3, which is the 4th anniversary. So as you're probably aware, it's the 4th anniversary of World of Warships this month. And so there's loads of stuff going on at the moment. The containers, so there's lots of containers you can get in the game for playing your ships. So particularly tier 10, you can get a super container for playing each ship. And then the lower tiers, you can also get some gift crates, which are really beautiful and they open really nicely in the container ship. There are also some codes around. I haven't got them in OBS, but what I'll do is I'll paste them down in the description of the video so you can just copy and paste them straight out of the description. There's quite a few codes around at the moment. They may possibly have expired or reached their sort of usage limit, but try all of them. If you find one that's not working for you, post down in the comments and say that it's not working for your region so that other people know not to bother trying it, and I'll try and keep that up to date if I can, but go into the description and copy those out. There's also going to be an anniversary stream on Friday, this Friday the 20th, at 6 PM Central European, so 4 PM UTC. And I don't know who's going to be hosting that. I'm guessing it's going to be done from St. Petersburg, but it might be the EU team doing it, although the EU team are doing a Thursday stream, so I'm not entirely sure, but Dasha may be there. They're kind of, the images kind of suggest that Dasha might be on the stream, so that could happen. But definitely during that stream, well, I would bet quite a lot of money that during that stream there's going to be some goodies and giveaways and things like that. So do watch that. You can actually go onto the World of Warships Twitch event page and you can actually set yourself a reminder. So 6 PM on Friday Central European. Okay, the next topic is some new ships. So we've got 3 new ships being added into the game. There's Ark Royal, which is just a normal premium, so you can buy that in the premium shop, and you can also get it out of some crates, which I'll talk about in just a second. Also Thunderer, which is the 457mm version of Conqueror, has been released for 252,000 coal, which is quite a lot of coal, but there's quite a few people who've got a lot of coal sitting around. So if you can get your hands on Thunderer and you like that kind of thing, then that's how much that costs. And then Ohio has been added. Now we were expecting this. Ohio is being added for research points in the Research Bureau. What we didn't know was the price, so the price for that is 62,000 research points, which means you need to do 6 line resets, or maybe 5 if you've got the double there, to get the, so it's 10,000 per line, and apart from the carriers, which are 8,000 per line. So if you reset normal surface ships lines, then it'll be 6 and a bit resets to get that, or 5 and a bit if you've got the double there. I think I said 5 and 4 before, I meant 6 and 5. Okay, and then the last thing is the Unsinkable SAM containers, which you can see in the image next to me. These are available as a premium version from the premium shop, and you can also probably win some from CCs later in the month as well. And then the standard ones, which you can get from a mission chain, which is available in the game. And these can drop coal, and they can drop camos and signals, doubloons, free XP, and you can see the chances of the various things in that diagram there for the premium ones. But critically, they can also drop ships Ark Royal, Cossack, and Bismarck, which have one thing in common, and that's that a particular cat called Sam sailed aboard all of these ships, and Wargaming have actually created historical camos for these ships. One which depicts the ship as it was when Sam was on the ships, and then another one which actually has Sam himself on the side of the ship, which is quite cute. And that you can actually win the ship and the camos, and the ships come with both camos, and you can win those out of those crates. So keep a lookout for those missions in the game, and you can also go to the premium shop and get the premium ones if you want a higher chance of getting the ships. Okay, the last topic is submarines. So I just very quickly want to draw your attention to the submarine beta testing. There is an article. If you go into the news portal, there is actually an article.
According to Naval History and Heritage Command, Navy.mil, today's submarine most capable world and history of the US Navy. Composition of the current force consists of Los Angeles, Ohio, Seawolf, and Virginia-class submarines.
Thanks, Google. As I said, this is live. That was good. I don't know what Google thought I said then. Submarines. So submarine beta testing. Make sure you go and sign up. There's actually an article on the portal. Submarines beta sign up and Q&A is the title. It's currently, as of time of recording, it's actually on the second row on EU. Go and look out for that. It's actually the image that I've got next to me. This one is actually the image of the news article, so go and look for that one. If you go into that article, you can actually, there's a button that you can press and it will take you to a sign up, and that will give you access to the first round of public testing, beta testing, which I think is going to happen on a separate server that you'll have to download using your Wargaming Center client. And then later stages of testing probably will progress into the live game as a separate game mode. So if you don't want to download, or maybe you don't have space to download a separate game client, then you can just wait and eventually it'll come into the live game. But if you want to get in there early, go and find that article and sign up. And then you can get yourself in ahead of the testing, you can give some feedback and you can actually influence the direction of the game. And you can try out something cool a bit earlier, which is quite nice. Okay, that's all the topics I wanted to cover for this Foghorn Express from me and Google. Thanks very much. I'm just going to go to the outro screen here. Okay, so where can you find me? You can find me at twitch.tv/StatsBloke. I stream every Friday, and then occasionally I do other things if there's not clan battles or something going on. And then also coming up soon, we've got King of the Sea, so I'll be streaming that during October. You can support me at patreon.com/StatsBloke. That's actually the most efficient way to support me because Twitch subscriptions have quite a big overhead, and you can get more of your money to me if you go on to patreon.com/StatsBloke. And also, if you're a new player to the game and you want to try the game out, if you go to warships.net/StatsBloke, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, that will take you to your local region website where you can sign up for a game account, and we both get some cool free stuff. So please do go and check that out. Okay, well that's it for Foghorn Express, so take care of each other, and I'll catch you next time.